You walk down a sunny sidewalk and spot a Chinese crested trotting toward you. With its bald, gray skin and dramatic tufts of white fur on its head and paws, it looks like a creature from a fantasy novel. Your immediate reaction is not aversion, it is a sudden, powerful surge of protective warmth. You feel an urge to wrap them in a blanket and keep them safe. Why does this unconventional appearance trigger our caregiving instincts so deeply? To understand why humans are drawn to these endearingly strange dogs, we must look past modern beauty standards. We need to explore the evolutionary pathways of the human-canine bond. And to guide us through this science, here is Sherlock. The world's most unconventional-looking dogs are not random genetic accidents. Humans have carefully preserved their unique mutations for thousands of years. The biology of their hairlessness reveals a fascinating pathway in the development of the domestic canine coat. In hairless breeds, this baldness is caused by a mutation in the FOXI3 gene. This gene controls ectodermal development in the embryo, affecting how hair follicles and teeth grow, resulting in their characteristic smooth skin and unique dental layouts. These hairless dogs were highly prized by ancient civilizations. The Aztecs revered the Xoloitzcuintli, believing these warm, hairless guardians guided souls through the underworld and possessed healing properties, making them sacred companions long before modern breed registries existed. In the wild, a hairless mutation would be a severe survival disadvantage, but humans stepped in, protecting these dogs from cold and sun. By preserving these traits, we created an evolutionary path for dogs that could never survive without us. Psychologists call this emotional response the neoteny flip. Unconventional features like large eyes, bare skin, and underbites signal extreme vulnerability to the human brain. This immediately bypasses our judgment and activates our primal instinct to nurture and protect babies. This genetic selection for strangeness created some of the most unique breeds in the canine kingdom. By looking at their physical traits, we can see how these mutations shape their lives, their health, and their daily care routines. The Chinese crested was originally bred by sailors to hunt rats on merchant ships. Their hairless bodies meant they carried no fleas or ticks, reducing disease transmission on long voyages and making them highly valued crew members across global oceans. Because hairless dogs lack insulation, their skin feels hot to the touch. This high skin temperature is why ancient people used them as living hot water bottles to soothe arthritis and warm cold beds during chilly, damp winter nights. Other unique breeds carry different mutations. The Shar-Pei's iconic skin folds are caused by a mutation that increases hyaluronic acid production, causing thick, loose skin. Historically, this loose skin protected their internal organs from predator teeth in combat. Underbites are another preserved skeletal mutation. Brachycephalic breeds have shortened muzzles, creating an underbite. While it gives them a human-like, expressive face that we find endearing, it requires careful management to ensure they can chew and breathe comfortably. Ultimately, these mutations survived because humans preferred them. We chose the odd, the small, and the naked because they stood out, creating a variety of canine shapes and sizes that is completely unique in the entire animal kingdom. This preference creates a strong emotional loop. The stranger a dog looks, the more vulnerable they appear. The more vulnerable they appear, the more love we pour into their care, building a unique depth of mutual trust and devotion. However, keeping these unique mutations healthy requires specialized knowledge. Because their physical protective barriers are altered, these endearingly strange breeds face everyday physical challenges that standard double-coated dogs never have to deal with in their lives. The most obvious concern is their exposed skin. Without fur to block dust, dirt, and UV rays, hairless dogs need regular baths, gentle moisturizers, and sun protection to prevent painful sunburns, dry skin, and blackhead blockages in their pores. Temperature sensitivity is another constant battle. Because they lack natural insulation, hairless breeds get cold quickly in winter and overheat rapidly in direct summer sun. They rely entirely on their human handlers to provide clothing and temperature control. As mentioned, the FOXI3 gene mutation also affects tooth development. Hairless dogs often lack premolars or lose teeth early in life. This means regular dental cleanings and soft diets are essential parts of their lifelong veterinary care plans. Despite these healthcare challenges, the joy of sharing life with a unique breed is unmatched. Their quirky looks, warm skin, and affectionate personalities build an incredibly strong bond, proving that beauty is secondary to the language of love. If you are lucky enough to share your home with one of these special companions, managing their unique biology is essential. By following a structured care routine, you can ensure they live a comfortable, healthy, and happy life. First, prioritize sun safety. Apply dog-safe, fragrance-free sunscreen to your hairless dog's skin before walks or backyard playtime. Alternatively, dress them in lightweight UV-blocking shirts to protect their skin from harmful burning rays. Second, provide warm clothing. When indoor or outdoor temperatures drop, dress your hairless dog in cozy sweaters or fleece pajamas. Ensure they have access to warm bedding, blankets, and draft-free sleeping spaces throughout the night. Third, establish a skin hydration routine. Clean wrinkled folds daily with a damp cloth to prevent bacterial infections. Bathe hairless dogs with mild, oatmeal-based shampoos and apply organic coconut oil to prevent dry skin cracking. Fourth, manage their dental health. Since hairless breeds often lack teeth, feed them high-quality wet food or kibble softened with warm water. Brush their remaining teeth daily and schedule professional veterinary cleanings annually to prevent infections. Fifth, protect skin from scratches. Hairless dogs lack the physical shield of fur, making them vulnerable to skin scrapes from bushes or play. Dress them in protective bodysuits during outdoor adventures to keep their skin safe. By understanding the unique genetics and psychological triggers that define these breeds, you transform grooming and skin care into a routine of trust. You build a sanctuary of safety for your unique companion. If you want more calm, science-backed canine explainers like this, consider subscribing to our channel. We unpack one dog behavior mystery at a time, helping you build a deeper, more empathetic connection with your companion. Because at the end of the day, canine companionship isn't about matching breed standard expectations. It's about building a language of trust, reassurance, and love that embraces their wonderful, endearingly strange differences. This video is for general educational purposes. Every dog is unique. If your pet shows signs of skin infections, dental pain, or severe temperature distress, work with your vet or a certified professional to support their health.